I'm author Tyra J Robinson Sr., and I'm here with you with my new book, A Voice, A Soul, A Man Speaks. And I want to talk to you today about a specific poem located on page 54, and it's called Her Submission. I'm going to read it to you and inform you and break down what I meant and clarify. So it says, submit is a verb, don't let her cut a nerve. It's a voluntary action that lets you serve. Submission is a choice we make, give or take. It's what men want and women hate. Not necessarily, but this is a double-edged sword. I seen a lot when I was young, before I came to know Christ, how men used to treat their women. And I said, not me. And then when I got married, I had issues concerning my marriage on me and my wife being on the same page. But I knew and come to find out and still learning that to grow in harmony with your wife and submitting to your wife, want to let that be known, is that that relationship with God through Jesus Christ is profound. Second paragraph. Submission is what we must decide to do from the start. The decision to submit must first start inside the heart. There's nothing outside that can make that happen. Nothing. Rings, the marriage, the children, the cars, the house, the money, nothing. It's in the inside. Women or wives, to be exact, are afraid to submit. Not fear, but us brothers. No race in particular. It's just that we lord it over them at times because we're men. Because of what our title is. Because of what the Bible says. But that ain't how it is to work, and that ain't how it ought to be. Submission is love. It's an agreement. It's out of love and commitment and devotion. That's where commitment comes, when us men want our women to submit. Because upon the profound to be kept in check. Paragraph 3. The husbands use them only as can-dos in what I say. The husband himself can't get it together or fully submit it to God. In reference to Christ, he doesn't neglect or ignore. Furthermore, he gave us life. Why not the husband for the wife? Men, that's what we're called to do. We're called to lay down our life for our wives as Christ did for the church. We can do that. And then, men, we're called to do that for our wives, whether we're saved or not, no matter what religion. It's a powerful thing to be beyond a gentleman, to just love our women. And you can do that, and I can do that. Her submission will come to him who is worthy. Are you hearing me? This is not a mission, my man. Homeboy, my brother, submit to God and win her heart. You want your wife? Submit to God. You want her to get it right? Submit to God. Get that relationship right with God. You say she won't do this, she won't do that. How do we get here? How do we get that? That relationship with God. Personal. It's got to be first. No, it doesn't have to be first on the scale, because there's so many things vying for our attention. But definitely, you put her on the altar, but you make sure you're at the throne, and things will fall in order. And lastly, then her heart and love will be given to you, and you will have her submission. And the reason you will have her submission, my brother, is because you submitted. And when you submit to your wife, When you submit to God, when you submit to Jesus, when you submit, she will submit. It's not about power. It's about love, commitment, devotion. A voice, a soul, a man speaks. God bless. Keep it simple.